Yes, sir. What's up? Another episode of Pierre's Panic Room. Thank you for coming out this new season, man. I'm excited about the new season. We got some dope people coming. As you've seen some of the shows already, the highlights. All right, as usual, I had to read some comments, man. You know, my crew gave me some comments to read from different shows. Boy, some of y'all, you know, it's love and hate, you know. My girl Angela Stanton did a show. I don't know if you remember the Angela Stanton show. It was off the chain, especially in the comment section. Y'all was, ooh, y'all was hard, boy, brother. Well, let's see. Callie Breed, C-A-L-I, Callie Breed, B-R-E-D, writes, Pierre irritates me, but I enjoy the interviews. What the? I irritate you, but you enjoy it? Is that like preparation H when your ass is itching and then you put that preparation on you? It bothers me, but when it's on, it's so soothing. I mean, I don't know. I don't have hemorrhoid, but I heard. All right, well, Callie Breed, thank you for me irritating you, but at least you like the show. All right, from the stripper episode, Hidden Royalty says, I watched this entire interview. Pierre, you should make the content stripper take tails or something. All right, you know, the new season, I can't read, or someone can't write. And one more time, we're going to say this. I watched the entire interview. Pierre, you should make the constant stripper tails or something. All right, Hidden Royalty, I appreciate that, but okay, whatever. For the clip from RL, my man RL, he was all yoked up. Y'all see RL? He was all swole up in there, a little swole up. A couple of girls went crazy about it. Girls on my crew went crazy. And Tammy screamed a little bit. Isis went crazy. Queen, well, she ain't say nothing. She was working on the camera, so that's a little different there. But yeah, but a lot of comments was about my man working out and stuff. So I tell myself I got to get ready for the next season. So I'm working out now. I'm doing what I got to do, trying to get like headquarters up here. All right, Russ Cat, R-U-S, okay, you see what it says. Russ Cat says, man, these vibs ain't arriving fast enough. All right, well, I appreciate it, man. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best I can. You know, they coming, y'all. Y'all, they coming. You see how they coming? All right, y'all. Well, I'm excited, man, for this next guest. This guy is, you know, a veteran. He's legendary in the comedy game, especially if you watch comedy in the early 90s. Everyone knew him. He had a catchphrase name. It just was what it was, man. I'm excited about having him here. I've known him for almost 25 years, man. He's been a good brother, man. He's been in the business doing his thing. He does a lot of different other things. If you've seen him, I'm going to talk about some of the things he's done. But he's legendary, man. If you've seen Comic View or Def Comedy Jam, you know what it is. You know who it is. Give it up for the one and only Mr. Shuckey Duckey! Ooh, you look like an assassin, brother. All that black on there. Boy, look at you, man.
I'm an assassin, dog.
Have a seat. Pull it up, man. You know,
right,
how you pull it up?
That
yeah.
good?
That's
that
good enough, brother. Come
right,
on.
Then.
Look at you, man.
Man,
Well, you looking good, man. You really looking good. I mean, you know,
really?
yeah. I mean, you got the gray, not nothing wrong with the gray hair. You know, you got the gray hair, but you're saying you slimmed up. You still looking good, man. You doing your thing.
Yeah. I was trying to dye the hair to make it look young, but shoot, that's still missing on my shirts and stuff.
Oh, is that what it was doing? Is that what it was doing?
Turning red and green and everything else.
Okay. Well, we can't have that, man. But Shucky Ducky, wow, man. You know that name is legendary, man. When I was telling people you were coming on, they were like, Shucky Ducky, quack, quack. Shucky Ducky, quack, quack. What the fuck? I mean, you outlived your name, okay? One day you ain't gonna be around, and Shucky Ducky Quack Quack still gonna be around, brother. Do you understand that?
Well, it was intentional. You know, I made it as a phrase. I was pushing the phrase before I started doing comedy.
Oh, really?
And the best way to market it was do stand-up comedy. And a little boy told me, he said, if Eddie Murphy was to say this would be cool. But back that time in '86, I couldn't afford no Eddie Murphy.
Right.
So I started taking the stand-up comedy. I started going to open mics and started doing stand-up comedy.
Okay, let's go from that. You're from Dallas, right?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay, Dallas, Texas. I lived in Dallas. I lived in Addison. I lived in Addison for a year.
The rich people place.
Well, you know, I lived
white people. That's what white people.
Yeah. But I went.
Well, you bright enough to be over that.
Oh, no, ain't no right. Ain't no wrong with that. But you know what I did? I went down South Dallas, down by the Big T Bazaar. You know what I did? And got my girls and brought them back up to where the white folks live at.
And they robbed everything you had in your house.
No, they don't. Yeah. You know what? Women don't rob me. You can't rob my house no more because every time I go in a different room, I tell a girl to clap. As long as you clapping, you can't be stealing, okay? As soon as you stop clapping, I know you grabbing something. You just grab something with your feet, okay?
Well, she got some tired hands.
Okay. So you from Dallas? Okay, so Dallas. So let me think about that. Okay, you know what? Was you doing comedy at Steve's place, Vuku Ray's?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Really, Steve Harvey's place? You was
Steve
there?
Harvey's place, man. I mean, that place was rocking because I think that's when the comedy really started going. I was in L.A. trying to make it in L.A. And
Around that time?
Yeah, I was in '91. In '91, I was in L.A.
Okay, let's back up a little bit. So you start. Okay, you're from Dallas.
Okay.
What did you have brothers and sisters, and you were the funny one in the family like that? Was it something like that?
No. I mean, I was a very shy person, very insecure person.
Really?
Very shy and insecure.
Okay, what can break out of somebody shy and insecure to get on stage? What was the moment that you jumped past your insecurity and got on stage?
I created the phrase Shuckey Duckey. When I created that phrase, I got the concept from Where's the Beef. I followed the concept of Where's the Beef with the Shucky Ducky thing. And then when I did my survey, the little boy said, if Eddie Murphy was to say this could be funny. Oh. And so I just put comedy and that together.
Okay, but hold on. Where's the beef comedy? The old lady said, where's the beef from Wendy's, right?
Right.
Okay, you saw the commercial, and where does Shucky Ducky come out of that? I don't get, how does that even come out? Where's the beef? Shucky Ducky.
Well, the thing is, I've been doing Shucky Ducky. I've been saying that phrase all the time. Like I went to clubs, the girls say something, I say, oh, Shucky Ducky. I just say it.
Okay.
I was just saying the phrase.
Okay.
And the girls would laugh. They would laugh.
Right, that's funny. And then you're saying Shucky Ducky in the middle of the club. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it worked.
Right. I ain't mad at you.
As long as it worked, I don't give a damn how you say it. What you say it, shit, it worked.
Okay. And then, you had the Shucky Ducky. When did you add the quack quack?
When I created the rap record. I did a Shucky Ducky rap record.
Oh, okay, back it up. I got to know about this. Okay, so did you do this before comedy or after you started comedy?
I did all of this before comedy.
Oh.
I put it together. See, the Shucky Ducky was a phrase that I said all the time.
I get that. Okay. But, that doesn't mean
you. But see, where you got to ask the question. This is what you got to do, because, I was practicing Buddhism.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I was practicing.
Let's bring it back all the way back.
Are you ready? Did you do your research?
Not that part. Buddhism part, but let's go.
I was practicing Buddhism.
Okay.
And I wanted to go to Japan one year.
Okay.
And that was in '84.
Okay.
So I didn't have the money, so I was going to try to raise the money. Where's the beef was a popular phrase.
Okay, I remember that.
So I was going to sell me some Where's the Beef t-shirts to raise that money to go to Japan.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's what happened.
Okay.
Okay, but Clara, the old woman, got in trouble with Wendy's for doing a spaghetti commercial.
Wow.
Then she turned around and died, and the whole campaign died. And then in 1985, I helped a friend of mine do a rap record called Get Live in '85. Okay. I worked this thing until after the end of that '85, we were coming up with some new projects. He said, well, I'm going to come up with In the Mix in '86. I said, well, y'all go with the In the Mix in '86, and I'm going to do the Shucky Ducky thing. I'm going to use this phrase because I've been using the phrase, and it kind of works. So I'm going to take what Where's the Beef did and follow that same guideline. Okay. And that's what I did.
Okay, this is the only thing I'll ask you because you old cantankerous nigga.
No, I'm not even cantankerous.
Damn, nigga.
I'm not cantankerous, but you asking me. You trying to make it seem like I've just come up with a phrase and wasn't no history behind it.
But hold on. The word Shucky Ducky, is this a word, or you saw someone say Shucky, I put it together, or how did you even come up with a word? Because I don't say Mickety Mock Mock, Mickety Mook Mook.
Well, you might not say that, but you might not say that.
Shit. The fuck, Mickety Mick Mock Mick.
But it was just something I said. We had a thing, back all Sucky now. There's a whole lot of other stuff. So, it's something that I just said. I don't even know how it just came up out of my mouth.
All right, that's what we want. You stole the shit. All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Nigga, all right.
Well, nigga, you steal too?
Okay, we all go. Okay, then.
You thief too.
Quack.
Thieves know thieves. Thieves know thieves.
Yes, sir. All right.
Shoot, I'm lying.
Okay, it is what it is. I love it.
Come on with that bullshit.
That's what it is. This is the panic room. You can say what you want to.
You said, let me be me, shit.
Okay, so then, you did the quack, you did the rap, then you got into comedy. And where was it from the first places you decided to go do comedy at? Like start off, how did you start?
Well, like I said, the little boy said, if Eddie Murphy would do this, it would be funny.
Okay.
Working like that. Well, I said, well, we can do stand-up comedy, but I didn't know nothing about comedy. So I went to the West End Cabaret in downtown, at the West End in Dallas. They had an open mic night.
Okay.
So I did I just told a joke. That's all I did was told a joke. And so when I came off the stage, the guy said, I like your voice. And I did it in a bus driver suit. And he said, I like your voice and I like your stage presence. He said there's an organization called the Comedy Gym to teach you the ins and outs of stand-up comedy, and it was teaching at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
And so I went and signed up and started learning the ins and outs of how to sit up and punch, and learning what a feature, what a MC was, what a feature was, and what a headliner was.
Okay,
So
I get that.
all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, see, you said something and you skipped over the shit up there. But I heard you say a bus driver outfit. Nigga doesn't go on stage with a bus driver outfit. So you must have been a bus driver before.
I was a bus driver for 6 years.
See, I listen. I'm listening, brother. You said bus driver. Just 'cause you said bus driver don't mean I can't hear it.
6 years. I was a bus driver for 6 years.
You was a bus driver. Shuckey Duckey,
Yes.
the bus driver. Bussy bus. Okay. That's okay. So you did the bus driving. Then was that next job was comedy, doing stand-up comedy for a living?
Yeah, I did from 85 to 91, I did the bus driver thing.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then in 91, I decided to go try to give comedy a shot at it.
Right.
And so I quit my job in 91. Well, I got fired for passing up people on the bus stop. But
Hell no. You, hold on, Shucky. Why would you pass somebody on the bus stop? Why would you do that?
because he said stay on time. If I stop to pick up people, I'm going to be late.
Hell no. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be late at work because you were late at work.
Well, I couldn't stop picking up people to be on time, too. You better make up his mind.
Okay, Shucky Ducky. Okay,
Make up his mind.
for all the people back in between 85 and 91 that was missing buses, you lost your job. Come holler at Shucky Ducky about that. All right, so you did in 91, but you have been doing comedy for a little while.
Yeah, but it was going in and out.
Right.
Doing little open mic nights.
Right.
We did everything in Dallas first. We would get like a group of us, and we'll invite our friends out and fill up the room.
Okay.
Each one of us had 3 minutes apiece.
Okay.
And so we get a chance to perform in front of an audience with 3 minutes apiece. And so our goal was to get 15 minutes worth of material.
Right.
45 minutes, to 45 to be the hand
Ooh,
because
wow.
they had to categorize of what you could do.
Right.
MC had to be from 7 to 10 minutes.
Right.
Okay. Then they say the feature had to have at least about 25 minutes. Then they say the headliner got to have about 45 minutes.
Right, sure.
So we was trying to reach that goal. But I wasn't a prolific writer.
Right.
I wasn't a cool guy. Or I was more country, and I didn't think. I ain't really tell you the truth about it. I didn't even think the Shuckey Duckey thing was gonna fly. But because everybody said it was cool, I just worked with it.
And every time you do a joke, you just throw the word Shucky Ducky like that, like at the punchline after the punchline. Was that what it was?
Well, you had to mature into it, and you had to grow with it.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it to be corny, and I didn't want it to be buffoonery type of a thing. So I was trying, I was saying, oh, Shuckey Duckey, quack, quack.
Right.
I was just putting it, it was just a feel. But then sometimes I had to use too much, So then as I got older, I was trying to figure out how can I still make this joker be more mature, but still use the phrase. So then I had the audience say it. I say Shuckey Duckey, you say quack, quack. And then I said, if I hit a joke and it be good, bam, I say Shuckey Duckey, you say quack, quack. And then the audience was eating it up.
Right, sure.
And so I started working on the jokes where I'll go maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I even say it.
Okay.
And then so when I hit a good joke, bam, they say it,
Shuckey
quack,
Duckey,
quack. I know I'm in the house.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you. You're more of an elder statesman in age. I mean, you came up with a lot of people, I'm putting it that way, right? Yeah, I did too. I was young. I started when I was 17, but whatever, the point. So did you work with some of the people in Texas? Who'd you work with in Texas coming up? Like Steve Harvey, you did his show. Did you?
Well, Steve Harvey is very instrumental in, I got to say instrumental in my career because I got on the Apollo because of Steve Harvey.
Okay.
And because when he got the job as the MC, he said, I'm going to try to get you on. But he had a lot of us he tried to, get
Right,
on.
sure.
And then so I got on. He said, you get on. And then I went over my material with him. He said, don't do this, don't do that. I said, okay, all right. And so I went up there, bam, and kind of like nailed it. But I was scared. I was so scared because they were booing people, man.
Yeah.
You so scared to be booed. And so what I did, I went to a strip joint.
Okay.
Before I went to the Apollo, I went to the strip joint and asked the man, can I do some comedy in front of before you bring the girls out?
Hell no.
Joker said, yeah, he said, hell no, man. You about to be crazy. You crazy. I said, man,
This was in New York or is this?
No, it was in Dallas.
It's in Dallas, okay.
And so I said, man, because they said, why you want to do it? I said, man, because I got to do the Apollo and I want to be able to take the negativity or take the booze. If I get booed, I want to be able to stand at least 3 minutes.
Nice.
you know, to have their strength. And I know by you being in front of these strippers, if I go before these strippers, these niggas ain't gonna go for that.
Right,
you know?
right.
So shoot, he let me do it. And boy, I stayed there. I stayed 5 minutes. I was there. Get off stage, man. We don't see you, man. Get. I stayed until I did Eddie Griffin. I did an Eddie Griffin heckler line. I don't know. Because he did it all. I saw him do it at the Comedy Store.
Okay.
And I said, I like that.
In L.A. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did it at the Comedy Store, and I said, I like that. So at the end of that 3 minutes or 4 minutes,
right,
I hit that duke with that heckler line. You know, you ever seen an asshole wrapped up in plastic? Take out your driver's license.
Right.
Bam.
Right,
hit him, and bam, that was it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting the trajectory. So you started doing comedy in Dallas, right?
Right.
And you was pretty quickly ran into Steve Harvey at his club, Buku
No.
Ray.
No.
Oh, okay.
I started doing the comedy back in I started trying to go to little comedy classes like 86, 87.
Okay.
I did my first comedy show March 14th, 1988. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I remember that date is because that's when my son was born March 13th, 1988.
Okay.
So, and I did a show right after that. So, therefore, I can remember that date.
Right, sure.
Okay, and then so I stayed in Dallas for a little while, and then when I quit my job at the bus company, moved to L.A. Wow. I had an aunt lived in Pomona, so I had to drive from Pomona all the way up to L.A. to try to get in,
Sure.
But it was and I still did background work to make a little money to keep going, keep moving. But it was like, man, it was treacherous. I just didn't like the vibe in L.A. I didn't like. It was just
Right.
And I wasn't like I said, I was country. And so people was just, those comedians in L.A. was brutal. They talk about your badge or something.
No, so let me ask you, you brought your your family there, or you by yourself in L.A. when you went to L.A.?
I got my aunt lived there, but I was by myself.
By yourself, so okay, so your family, your newborn, was back home. Okay, so you was out there hustling.
But he wasn't newborn. He born in '88, so I left in '91.
Oh, 3 years. Okay, a toddler. Okay,
yeah, a toddler,
okay, cool. And how long did you stay out there?
Not long.
Damn, brother. Shit,
not long.
Damn.
People call me up. They say, Shuck. When I was up in L.A., they say, Shuck, are you a star yet? I said, yeah, starving my ass off.
Starving. Wow,
that's funny. I got back to Dallas quick, fast, in the hearing, and I was telling everybody I was coming back for Thanksgiving. But all my stuff was loaded in my car. I was coming back.
You know, giving thanks that you can come back.
Come back, and then so we have some apartments that I was living in called Wynwood. So when I called somebody up and said, hey, Shuck, I said, hey, this is Shuck. He said, where you at, Shuck, Hollywood? I said, no, Wynwood. Come pick me up.
Right. Hell no. So all right, let me ask you. Okay, so how long did you stay in Hollywood? Give me about 3 months.
I didn't stay.
Eight hours.
I stayed from 8 hours. That's that time they had beat Rodney King. They were doing that time.
Now you behind him driving? What you talking about, man? You should give him a ride, man. You should jump down and say, Shucky Duckey, don't hit him. Whitey. But all right.
Well, guess what? I was driving a Hyundai too.
Hell no.
So I was extra scared because I had a Hyundai too. Shoot.
Shit, it was after you. They just got Rodney quicker. Okay, your Hyundai went
They know
after
they say
Rodney.
we got one coming up in the rear. We got one coming from Texas.
All right. So around that time you left. You was up there and you left around that time.
I left in '91. No, I stayed there from June to November.
Okay.
And then November, so during Thanksgiving, I went back.
home.
And then that's when I ran into Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey had the comedy club called Buku Ray.
Okay. I did that room. Okay.
Yeah. I did with Rodney Winfield too.
Really, the great Rodney Winfield, man. The great Rodney Winfield.
Rodney boy, man. Me and Rodney did the
chop.
Yeah, we did the Buku Ray, right? And the police came in and raided the doggone club.
Okay.
Me, Rodney, and Corey was on the.
Corey Holcomb?
Not Corey. Corey, God dog. What's in G? Not Corey. I forgot Corey name.
Courtney G?
Courtney G.
Okay.
Courtey G. I think Courtney G.
I'll tell you the answers you get me. Okay, I ask you a question and you tell me.
Well,
okay.
I'm a little older. I got to remember something. Some shit I ain't gonna remember.
Okay, a little.
I ain't gonna remember.
Right, go ahead. Okay,
but
so
anyway,
the raid happened.
The raid in there, and then so the next day we went back and did the show, and boy, Rodney told tore their
Oh my God!
ass
Come
up.
on, Rodney was.
Chop. Y'all niggas wasn't saying that yesterday.
Right, when y'all was getting raided. Man, Rodney, you gotta look up Rodney Winfield. Oh my God, one of the greatest comics of all time. He's in my top 5, believe it or not, man. I just love watching him. But okay, so Steve sees you, Steve likes you, lets you work with him and work the club.
Well, Steve, I came in and I showed Steve my resume because I had a resume of stuff like that. So I had a resume, and then
A job resume or comedy resume?
Comedy resume. I had, you can embellish a lot of stuff.
All right.
So I had a comedy resume, and then Steve saw it, him and his boy, and then so I went into the restroom in the stall. Steve and them came behind me. They didn't know I was in the stall. And then so they were saying, yeah, Shuck got that. Yeah, he got this resume. He be around them white folks. I don't think he gonna handle this club right here. I said, okay. And then so when they left, I went out. He called me up. Bam! I hit him. And then next thing you know, I was hosting his Apollo night.
Nice.
Became the Harvey. So when he left
to work on Apollo.
Now when we left to do other gigs, I would take his place as the host.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay, so then he got the Apollo, and then he heard about it. Well, you came and tried to get it. He helped you get on.
And he helped me get on the Apollo.
Good stuff, man.
Right.
Good stuff. All right, well that's cool. Now then you moved on to legendary status when you did Comic View and Def Jam and all those shows.
Right.
Right.
And Comic View happened like this. So see, Steve Harvey Steve Harvey and the owner had got into a feud, so to say.
The owner
of the club. Of the
Okay.
Buku Ray Club.
Right.
Of the Buku Ray Club.
Sure.
And so Steve left.
Right.
Okay, and so I was still there, and I was gonna leave with Steve. But BET called.
Okay.
They called and they said, we're looking for comics from Dallas.
Okay.
And so the manager came to me and said, man, look here, man, Steve gone. He said, you don't own somebody that can do it. So I round up all the comedians that I knew in Dallas so they can come out and film. And so they get on this on BET's Comic View. So it was my instrumental.
Oh wow! You helped a lot of comedians get on. Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Sure did.
And by that time, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack was in full swing.
No, but not that time.
It wasn't when you did
because
Comic View?
D.L. Hughley was the host at that time, but that was from remote type of thing.
Oh.
And then so
really?
Yeah, it was from.
That had to be like the 3rd season or something like that, right?
It was first, second season, some sort like
because
that.
Because they were doing it in L.A. live in L.A. I did it a couple times in L.A. with DL.
Yeah, but he was doing it before. I think before they started doing the contest.
Yeah, right. Okay.
They started before they doing the contest.
Okay.
And then so they was doing
right
doing it like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when did you do Shucky Ducky Quack Quack on television that blew up? Was it the Def Jam or like what was it that was like this right here?
This is what was amazing about that. Apollo, Def Jam, and BET Comic View all hit at the same time. So I was in different viewerships.
Right, sure.
And so
the hood and all different kinds of situations.
Right. So that's when it hit. And when I did it hit when I did Def Jam because they weren't expecting for me to hit.
Right. So did you do Shucky Ducky Quack Quack say that phrase on Def Jam first or other?
I did it at the Apollo first.
That's what I said.
I did the Apollo first.
But
I tell you, it all hit at the same time. You tape stuff,
I get that.
and then they show it.
I get that.
So,
I get that. I was asking, where did you do it first at? What show did you do it? But it's okay. Nigga, you're 70, so we're going to pass that, motherfucker. It's past your bedtime. We're doing this at nighttime. All right.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Motherfucker say Pierre, Hispanic room, okay? So Shucky Ducky. So hold on. So I heard it, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. When I first heard, okay, some phrases don't work. Some people say phrases and it don't work, but this worked. It was something about that phrase that just worked. Right. I'll be honest with you. I mean, was it the coolest phrase? I didn't think it was the coolest phrase, but it worked. It was.
Well, I didn't think it was the coolest phrase.
Right. Okay. Now
but I'm gonna tell you who made it cool. You know who made it cool?
Who made it cool?
Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones put it in the juke joint.
I think I did.
Right after I did the Def Jam, he made it cool.
He took it from you?
Tom Lowe, you said it. Him and Queen Latifah was on it. So it was Quincy Jones. Because Kid Capri came to me and said, man, Quincy Jones was trying to get, I said, anyway, trying to get in touch with me.
Damn, Shucky Ducky, Quincy Jones was Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. I saw it, but I couldn't believe it. I had hit view. I read the shit, but I want to make sure you saying it on here. Shucky Ducky, so, damn. Quincy Jones ain't do nothing that I done. He ain't took none of my shit. I would have came with a goddamn Pierre, where? right, Shucky. So yeah, so when you did, so when Shucky, okay, so Shucky Ducky, okay, so I remember it being hit big. You did Def Jam. I was there on one of the tapings when Mr. Chris Rock, I was there when they did the All Stars.
Right.
You went on. I'm in the audience. You did your thing. You did pretty good to me, as far as I'm concerned. But Def Jam's a whole different crowd. They want that extra shit. But you did a good job. And of course, Mr. Chris Rock walks out, and after your set, says, Shucky Ducky needs some jokey jokies.
Jokey wokies, yeah.
Jokey wokies,
Yeah.
right. At that point, how did you feel when you heard him say it? I was in the audience. You heard him from backstage, or did you walk off? I don't know where you walked back. Did you hear him say it at that moment, or did you not hear it until?
I heard him. I heard him say it.
Right.
And I'm from a marketing standpoint. You don't want to look bad on television. As
far as turn around whooping his ass type of thing, you mean, or what?
Say to whoop his ass.
Well, okay.
Wacky, but you didn't want to look. But in a way, he was justified. I ain't gonna say justified. I ain't gonna say he was justified in saying it. But I wasn't at my best. To me, because I was piecing those jokes together because I didn't want to use my, because comedy is the element of surprise.
Okay.
And if you're not a prolific writer, and you can use up a lot of your material on television, so you have to constantly write. But I didn't know, because I had this phrase, people like to hear this phrase. I did a show in the Punchline in Detroit. I did, and then I say I'm trying to get away from the Shuckey Ducky thing, so I'm gonna do my jokes. I'm gonna be funny. And I got off stage, and jokers say, "Man, you funny, man, but people kind of mad because you ain't said Shuckey Ducky downtown."
I get it.
I say, wow. And then so the next time I hit that stage, I went Shuckey Ducky, quack, quack. But when I say Shuckey Ducky, you say quack, quack. I started learning how to make it work where it wouldn't be too much, too repetitious, and too corny or some sort like that. So I had to work it.
All right.
Take it work.
You're very diplomatic. No, motherfucker. Ain't no comic gonna tell me. We have a kinship. It's not an amateur night, some nightclub. This is on national fucking TV.
Right.
What you're not about to do is clown me on national TV because you don't like what I did. And then you're a nice enough guy to accept this. I ain't do that well. Fuck that. I don't care how bad I am. I don't think you should do it. It's the right thing to do. But I'm not here to have beef with Chris Rock. It's your Shuckey Ducky.
Well,
if you cool with it, cool.
Well, it's not necessarily.
It would have been a problem had my motherfucker.
It might have been a problem.
Oh, it would have been. No,
but it wasn't.
Shit.
But see, the thing was this: they was
Not
was trying to get me to change from Chris Rock to Mark Curry.
What do you mean change?
They wanted to change. They wanted to put me
host.
on. They wanted me to be with Mark Curry instead of Chris Rock.
Why?
I don't know, because Don C.C. Curry was with Mark Curry. So I guess a Curry. I just didn't. I maybe that. Yeah, okay. But I didn't want to change because Chris Rock knew Eddie Murphy.
Right.
And I thought maybe I can pull a friendship with Chris Rock to get to Eddie Murphy.
Not after that.
It didn't work.
Yeah,
because you see why the reason why I got into comedy, because the little boy said if Eddie Murphy would have did that. Right. So I was trying to make that connection, but it didn't work.
Okay, did that stifle your career at all? Did there be any bumps on your career?
No, it didn't stifle my career. Everybody thought it shot my confidence a little bit, but it didn't, because after I left Def Jam that night, I went to Cleveland and opened up for Steve Harvey.
Right, sure.
And I tore that damn crowd up. Told them what the same shit had on and everything. The jokes was working. 2,500
people that saw you with Steve Harvey was like, you rocked it.
Yeah.
But that 3 million from Def Jam was a different feeling.
But they never did air it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I told myself, I don't think it ever came on.
I don't think it aired. They didn't air it.
But I wasn't sure, because somehow that rumor is such a big rumor, because
it's a big rumor,
like
and that's something I have to.
I saw it. I was like, damn. Yeah. So I'm glad it didn't air it.
Yeah, they didn't air it, but
because maybe someone on higher up thought, come on, Chris, you didn't have to do that to him, this young comic.
But you have to live with it. You got to live with the ups and the downs. You got to live with it.
Well, then that's the case, and it didn't stifle you at all. Because
no, because I'm gonna tell you what I did. I knew I wasn't a prolific comedian. I knew I wasn't going. I gave myself 5 years to get in and get out. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get in and get out.
Damn.
Make some money and get out. And then but what I did too, I bought a barbershop, I bought a church building, I bought rental property. I bought rental property. I said, shoot, I got rent, boot rent and tithes and offerings.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did.
They got that money, that cash.
Yeah, because if the comedy didn't work, you got to have some kind of. Because one thing you don't want to do, man, I'm on you raising a GoFundMe for somebody to do certain different things. I didn't want that.
Right.
So I got that, and I got the real estate and did what I had to do.
Okay.
I did what I had to do. Shoot.
Okay. Now, what am I hearing about the Dave Chappelle show?
Me, Hamburger, some more. They called us to do this Dave Chappelle show. They was gonna do Deaf Poetry Jam.
Yep.
But it didn't work. It didn't work. I guess we didn't deliver. I didn't deliver. Well, I don't know who did deliver. But then it didn't work, and then they had to kind of like scrap it. But he did shout us out on the show.
Right. That could have been. All right. So from comedy, people didn't stop seeing you doing comedy as much. You became a ringmaster. I remember that. You becoming a ringmaster. You were a ringmaster for a while.
Yeah, I did it for 8 years. I'm 8 to 10 years.
How does that transition from stand-up? Did you feel like, I'm gonna be honest, did you feel like a letdown? Did you know, because stand-up is to me such a different thing than
you know what? I know the psychology of people.
Okay.
Especially comedians.
Sure.
A lot of comedians feel like it was a letdown because, but shoot, man, that helped me pay for a barbershop, a church building, and shoot, there ain't nobody gonna put no food on your table.
Right.
And then you go big to them, what they gonna say?
Right.
So no. So I did it, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot from doing the circus, and it was based out of Atlanta.
Right.
I learned a lot, And
why'd you leave it? Why'd you leave it after 8 years?
Well, man, you talking about hard work.
What you doing? You saying,
man,
Papa, come on, y'all raise your hands in the air.
Okay, you make this seem like it's easy, right? You make it behind the scenes. It takes a lot of work and a lot of preparation.
I apologize.
It's okay then. All right then. It takes a lot of work, a lot of preparation.
Okay, for y'all to watch it, and y'all can make some comments and this shit. It takes a lot of preparation for y'all to do this. Because I know another comic, Tony, he wound up doing it, and I went to see him one time, and he had a lot of energy, running around. It's harder than doing stand-up comedy, to be honest with you.
It's brutal, man.
Yeah, back in the comedy days, you just dodging, people booing you. In the circus, you horse poo-poo and lying, shitting on all the place, man.
Well, they told me if we're gonna start, I thought we were gonna do like 7:00 and that one show.
Right.
They woke me up around about 9:00
in the morning.
And said we finna do a show. I said, we finna do a show. They said, what, a 10 o'clock show? A 10 o'clock show? I said, where we going to get the people from? They said, kids. I said, I can't entertain no damn kids.
Yes.
I must have said Shuckey Duckey about 5,000 times because I didn't know no nursery rhymes. I didn't know nothing.
Wow.
I didn't know nothing.
Wow. Okay, so you did that, you retired. I remember you called me one day. It was an interesting conversation we had. You were like, hey, I'm looking you were trying to shift, to move a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the Shuckey Ducky thing wasn't working like you wanted it to work. I feel that. You were saying maybe you're looking for another angle. Because you want to be taken serious more. Is that mistaken?
I don't matter taking serious more.
Okay.
See, with the name Shuckey Ducky, and if you're doing the state, it limits you to a certain degree. It's limited. If I use Cecil Armstrong, I probably could go more further with Cecil Armstrong than I could with Shuckey Ducky.
Because it's connected, right.
But I'm so tied to it because I promoted it way to get that phrase out there.
Sure.
So when I called you that day, because I was watching Def Jam 25, I watched it, and I saw the first comments that came out. So I thought maybe it was trying to be like a little funny, funny wasn't really, funny, like that. So I said, okay. So I called and say, shit, should I change my name? You said, yeah, you should change your name, man, because you the butt of jokes.
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah,
no,
you said you the butt of jokes. You said you the butt of jokes.
Well, hold on, nigga, you the butt of jokes, but I ain't say it like that. I was saying that name.
But I don't give a damn what they say, whether I'm a butt of joke or not. But whatever that Shuckey Duckey phrase did, it got me what I got.
Yeah, but you
I don't give a damn what they say.
But then you wanted to escape from that too. Now let's be real.
No, I wasn't trying to escape from it. I was just trying to. How can I transition? What are you talking about? Escape?
I'm listening though.
You talking about?
I'm listening to what you're saying, brother.
I see what you're saying. I know what
I felt like you were trying to. I was
just trying to get some money, and then I called Talon. Talon said, "No, you built that." Talon said you built that, and you have to stay with that.
Man,
that's what Talon did.
That's what Talon said?
Yeah, Talon said it.
Talon's a talented person, but that was, I felt what you had in your heart. Were you like, hey,
No,
I
was just reaching out to you, P. That's all, and ask, cause
right,
because you opinionated,
right.
So I was just reaching out. That's all it was.
See, people reach out to me. A lot of people reach out to me, and I give you my honest opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I just felt like you were asking me. No problem.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I
wouldn't
on the verge of suicide now.
No, I ain't saying that. No.
Shucky
Ducky ain't gonna jumpy. That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Ain't gonna happen. But I just felt like you saw yourself like, you know what? I want to try, because I thought you were telling me I want to be taken more serious with some of the jokes. I got serious topics I want to talk about, and I want people to think I'm joking.
I want to get into more the political arena.
Right.
Yeah, political arena.
It's hard to be like I want to run for president. Shucky Ducky quack quack.
Well, Herman Cain did it.
Well, okay.
Herman Cain used Shucky Ducky.
And you see what happened to him. Okay.
He died of COVID.
But before that,
he died of COVID.
He died in the box. He died in the Poland thing too.
He had a pretty.
Herman Cain was good for 1 week. He was
the only reason why Herman Cain lost that lie is because they put them girl allegations on him.
Man,
yes, it was.
Trump had girl allegations. He won. Now,
but Trump didn't care. Crazy. Trump didn't care. Trump don't care.
Oh, Herman Cain did care. Come on, man.
It's like Teflon with Trump.
Right.
It's like Teflon with him.
All right. I'm just saying that. But all right. So what is Shucky doing now? Well, Cecil,
ain't doing a damn thing.
Hell yes, you are. You're on my podcast.
Ain't doing nothing. I'm on your podcast. That's about it.
That's good enough. Shit.
So I done reached the pinnacle of success because I'm on Pierre's Panic Room.
That's about the best thing you can say all night. Okay, we're gonna play it over and over. Say one more time.
But you know what? But I always admired you though, Pierre, because you the one, like you said, you did your own movie.
Oh yeah.
You made your own movie. See, I like people that go out and just say, like people like Tyler Perry, Rich, who did Straight Outta Brooklyn.
Right.
Those people who go out, Matty Rich, who go out and say, hey, if the Hollywood ain't gonna give me recognize me, I'm gonna do it myself. And the same with Shucky Ducky thing. I did it myself.
Nice.
I got it out there and I did it. So therefore, whether people like it or don't like it, hell, I did it.
Oh, no. I'd be proud of it. It fed you. It got you to church. It got you to the laundromat. Whatever places you got. Yeah. So no. That's why I was so excited about having you. When I put the name out there and said I got you coming on the show, so many people were excited about you coming on the show. They're like, man, that's my man. From from the '90s, I remember him coming up, and I was like, hold on. I've seen you. We've worked together before. We was in Buffalo. We was a lot of places together. I'm like, he's not gone. He might not be on a new TV show that's popping, but you are not gone. You are still working. You're still doing shows. So Shucky Ducky still could be hired. Okay, if you're out here, you want to get him, right? You're still working your act.
Yeah, I see.
They
asked me to do the host at the Improv in Dallas to do some, give my chops back to do it. I told him I'd do that. Start working on the 5-minute to 45-minute routine.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. All right. Well, look. Before you get out of here, I know you have a busy schedule, so I'm glad you came.
My schedule ain't that busy.
Well, between doing nothing and doing something, it's like a fine line. We do a thing called spin the wheel, where I bring a wheel. Can somebody, Tammy, can you give me that wheel for me, girl, please? It's my assistant, she's my co-host normally, the very lovely Tammy Dior. So we have a spin the wheel situation where we ask you to spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, we like for you to participate. It can be tell us the biggest lie you ever told us, before you ever told. Like anyone in stores you just told would work.
All this stuff I said.
Yeah, exactly. If you would trade places with somebody, who and why, if it lands on there. A sexual passage from a book. We have a book that has a sexual passage on it. You got to read that. How you lost your virginity. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that? You don't remember that? Damn. Ooh, wait.
I think I was jacking out.
Well, damn. Well, I would give you a pound. Okay. Me and Shucky Ducky pounding. Okay. No, hold on. That didn't come out right.
So did come out right.
Lamb too? Hell no. A celebrity crush you have. So you gotta make a phone call to a celebrity crush. You ain't gonna make a real call, but you call. Who's your celebrity crush? Ooh. And spin again. Get a little money. A real secret. And lost virginity. So what we do is before you spin it, we got to start rolling our hand. You just give it a real spin, and where it lands like that. Shit. All right, get ready. Hold on. Come on, y'all. Let's get the drum roll for him. You can move up. Get a nice little spin. See where it lands. Hit it. Spin it hard. What does it come up with? What did it come up with? I'll spin again. One more time. Put some.
So if it come back to spin again, that means I don't.
That's right. That's it, man. That's it. Good. Yeah. You said good. Let's see what it says here. A real secret. Tell us a real secret you ain't told nobody, man. Or very few people you tell. And so we want to know what a real secret is, man. Okay. What you got? All right, you got a real secret you can tell us?
Yeah, I got a secret.
Oh shit! Ooh, watch out. Okay. So you got 2 minutes to tell us the secret.
Okay. My mama was so funky, she used secret and it told on her.
All right, Shuckey Ducky back in 1982 to 83. All right, well, that's the secret you got?
That's the secret I got.
All right, well, that's the best secret you got. Well, we appreciate it. But look, before I let you go, sometimes what we do is we go on your social media and see, we creep
I ain't
on
got
your
nothing on my social media.
Well, we about to find out, okay?
I ain't got nothing on my social
IG creeping, but since your ass ain't on IG, we gonna, all right,
I ain't got an IG.
You got something online. We go online creeping with Shuckey Ducky. Let's see what we come up with. What the hell we got to, hell no, Shuckey Ducky. Which one is you, Shucky? Which one is you? You Tina or you Shucky? Okay, looking like a young Malcolm X up in here. What is this story about? This had to be 92.
Yeah, that was in New York. That was in New York.
I know it's in New York.
See my little logo to that Shucky Ducky?
Shucky Ducky. Oh yeah, right. Oh, that was you right there.
Yeah, I was trying to push that. Yeah.
Well, damn. Man. So I see you've been a K&G shopper for a long time. What the fuck you getting?
Oh, that was Habib, man.
Habib? Oh, Habib right there?
Yes, Habib.
Look at you.
Steve Harvey, all of us.
You had the fade and everything, man. Damn, look at you, boy. Yeah. Look at young Shucky Ducky, early 90s. Huh? Like Russell Westbrook.
Can't play no basketball at all.
He got a dress on. He got a dress on underneath here from that bottom part. That's what Shucky Ducky.
Ain't got no dress on.
Right.
I'm old school. They ain't got no dress on.
You got no dress. Okay, that's where you are. Shucky, I appreciate you coming on the show, brother. I really do, man. I appreciate it, brother. You're historical. You're a legend in this business, man. I really mean that. You don't have to be the biggest, richest person, man. You put your stamp on. People know Shucky Ducky, quack, quack when they hear it. You know what I'm saying? They know where it came from. You should be very proud of that, man.
I am proud.
I know. You should be, man, brother. For real. It's a pleasure having you. I appreciate it when you called me and wanted me to give you some advice. I love working with you on the road, brother. You're a cool, smooth dude. You know, I can help you continue success, man. And for anybody out here thinking he ain't working, you got it twisted, brother. Hit this man up. He's still funny. He's still a good brother. And he still does the thing he does best by telling you, Shucky Ducky, what?
Quack, quack.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for watching PS Panic Room, another episode, y'all. We got great comedians. We got great actors. We got great people, man, all the time on here. I appreciate it. Leave the comments. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and to subscribe, please. And we'll see you next week on PS Panic Room. Holla. Damn.
This is Shucky Ducky. Man, I survived Pierre's Panic Room. Quack, quack.
If you like that show, like, subscribe, and comment below. You know, hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button, man. We want you around. Appreciate it.